Boom. Telescope Vision with your host, Princess Samuel Williams. I'm looking a little rough today, y'all, but I'm going to get it together. You did. But I just want to talk today about energy and vibrations. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a little partner. His name Lil Scooter. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I respect about this little nigga, I told this nigga one day, man, I like that shirt you got on. He had on the bad motherfucker. If you look at one of my reels, you'll see it on there. The man left, took the shirt off, came back, and gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't want it like that, but, you know, him just showing me he a real nigga, man. Like, this little nigga showed me he was a real nigga and gave me the shirt off his back. Anytime a motherfucker give you the shirt off their back, that's a good nigga. And what's crazy is, I can't even fit the shirt, but I'm going to keep it as a souvenir. Because a lot of times, man, blessings will come in disguise. You would think, like, don't nobody care about you or something like that, because I always be in the negative mind frame of thinking like that sometimes. But now that I've been free, I'm starting to see that you got real, genuine people in the world. I don't move off what I see. I move off what I feel. And anytime a person can get your heart and move that motherfucker and make you go from a negative standpoint to a positive standpoint, man, it's a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? But I just want y'all to know, man, you got to quit looking at the outside of a person, because you never know what's on the inside of that person. When I was in prison, I used to always, you know, talk shit about white folks. But every time I'm hungry and I ask anybody black to give me something to eat or some coffee or something, they did it negative. It was like a real negative vibe with it, like they didn't want to do it, but like, come on, man, like I'm getting on their nerves or something. But I'm your brother. You got the same skin tone as me. You supposed to love me. And I'm going to love you, because when I got it, I'm going to give it out, you know, with no questions asked, unconditionally. But I'm not going to never tell you I done this for you or I did that for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I found out that later throughout my bid, as I reflected back on my incarceration, man, them white boys used to give me coffee, food, like they was looking out for me harder than my own people. So all that racist mentality, thinking like fuck white folks and fuck the police, I had to throw that shit out of my mind. Cause like you might hear niggas say fuck 12, fuck the police, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, who you gonna call every time you need them? You gonna call the police, cause the police be the motherfucker that you need when you in duress. So they say when you in duress, that's who you gonna call on the most. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get out that mentality of thinking like fuck the police and all that, even though that might be how you feel. That's a personal prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't say fuck your help. Like niggas say fuck the government and fuck this and fuck that. But we growed up off food stamps and WIC. They fed us for the last 300-400 years, even though it was under fucked up conditions, and it was all, you know, it might have been self-motivated or why they fed us and housed us and clothed us and gave us an opportunity to live in this country. You know what I'm saying? It was against our will initially, but the last time I checked, the border's been open for the last 75, 80 years maybe, and anybody that don't like the country can just leave. You know what I'm saying? So we got to change our outlook from a negativity point to a more positive, most positive point. You know, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? I can't be messing up like that because I'm your host. But, man, you know, energy is energy, man. Boom, broke up.